প্রিভিয়াস ক্লাসে আমরা এতটা পর্যন্ত করেছিলাম। আজকে আমরা যেটা করব সেটা হচ্ছে এখান থেকে, হোয়াট ইজ লিটারেলস ইন পাইথন। হয়েছে? পাইথনে লিটারেলস কাকে বলে বা এখান থেকে কি ধরনের কোশ্চেন আসতে পারে? 2 মার্কসের কোশ্চেন হতে পারে যে হোয়াট ইজ লিটারেলস ইন পাইথন, এবং এর যে লিস্ট গুলো আছে এগুলোর মধ্যে থেকে যে কোনো একটা দিতে পারে। ঠিক আছে? আচ্ছা, দেখো, বলছে লিটারেলস ইজ এ রো ডেটা গিভেন ইন এ ভেরিয়েবল অর কনস্ট্যান্ট। তাহলে লিটারেলস মানে কি? রো ডেটা গিভেন ইন এ ভেরিয়েবল অর কনস্ট্যান্ট। ভেরিয়েবল বা কনস্ট্যান্টকে যে রো ডেটা দিয়ে আমরা তাকে আমরা লিটারেলস বলছি। ইন পাইথন লিটারেলস ইনক্লুড দ্য স্ট্রিং। লিটারেলস এর মধ্যে কি কি থাকে? স্ট্রিং থাকে, আচ্ছা, ইউনিকোড থাকে, ইউনিকোড স্ট্রিং থাকে, ইন্টিজার থাকে, ফ্লোট থাকে, লং থাকে, লিস্ট থাকে, টাপেল থাকে, ডিকশনারি থাকে, এটসেট্রা থাকে। ঠিক আছে? এখানে তার একটা লিস্ট দিয়েছে এবং কোনটা কিভাবে লিখা হয় তারও এক্সাম্পল দিয়েছে। যেমন স্ট্রিং লিটারেলস, এটাকে আমরা কিভাবে লিখি না, ডবল কোটস এর মধ্যে লিখি। সেটা হ্যালো হতে পারে, বা আরেকটা এক্সাম্পল দিয়েছে সিঙ্গেল কোটস এর মধ্যেও আমরা লিখি। ঠিক আছে? তাহলে তুমি ডবল কোটস ইউজ করতে পারো বা সিঙ্গেল কোটস ইউজ করতে পারো। ইন্টিজার লিটারেলস কে আমরা কোনো কোটস এর আন্ডারে লিখি না, সিম্পল ভাবে লিখি, যেমন 0 1 2 -1 হোয়াটএভার, কমা দিয়ে দিয়ে সব ভ্যালুগুলো আলাদা আলাদা লিখি। লং লিটারেলস কে আমরা, লং মানে ইন্টিজার, লং ইন্টিজার, ঠিক আছে, ভ্যালুটা লিখার পরে লাস্টে এল লিখি, এবং সো অন। তোমাকে 5-6টা মনে রাখতে হবে যে কোনটা কিভাবে লিখি। সব থেকে বেস্ট হচ্ছে তুমি যেগুলো মনে রাখবে, উপরের গুলো তো সহজ এগুলো। এই যে লাস্টে আছে না লিস্ট লিটারেলস, টাপেল লিটারেলস, ডিকশনারি লিটারেলস আর সেট লিটারেলস, এইগুলো এগুলো একটু ভালো করে করতে হবে। ঠিক আছে? এই যেমন লিস্টকে আমরা থার্ড ব্র্যাকেট দিয়ে এনক্লোজ করি, টাপেলকে ফার্স্ট ব্র্যাকেট দিয়ে এনক্লোজ করি, ডিকশনারিকে সেকেন্ড ব্র্যাকেট দিয়ে এনক্লোজ করি। এই জিনিসটা কিন্তু মনে রাখবে, হ্যাঁ। এই তিনটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট। পরে আছে তিনটাকে সেপারেট সেপারেট ভাবে আছে। এই তিনটা খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট, এই তিনটা থেকে যে কোনো একটা মাস্ট আসবে। তাহলে হোয়াট ইজ লিটারেলস এটা হয়ে গেল আমাদের। নেক্সট কোশ্চেনে চলে আসবো, সেটা হচ্ছে অপারেটর। অপারেটর ইন পাইথন। পাইথনে বিভিন্ন রকম আমরা সিম্বল ইউজ করি, প্লাস, মাইনাস, ডিভিশন, মডিউলাস, হোয়াটএভার। এই এই যে অপারেটর, সেগুলোকে আমরা বিভিন্ন টাইপসে ভাগ করেছি, মেনলি 7 ক্যাটাগরিতে ভাগ করেছি, 7টা ভাগে ভাগ করেছি। এবং ইউ ক্যান সি হিয়ার দ্য লিস্ট অফ দিস 7 ক্যাটাগরি। ফার্স্ট ইজ পাইথন arithmetic operator, then relational operator, then assignment operator, then logical operator, then membership operator, then identity operator, and bitwise operator. In C we study about arithmetic operator, a relational operator, assignment operator, logical operator, and bitwise operator. These two, that is membership operator and identity operator, are new in Python. Okay, and we have to study all the 7 separately. ঠিক আছে? Here you can see arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operators are used to perform mathematical operation like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. etc. So what is arithmetic? Arithmetic means arithmetic operation. Arithmetic operation, that means mathematical calculation, which is addition, subtraction, multiplication, etc. Assume that for describing the example of such addition, subtraction, multiplication, we assume that x is a variable whose value is 10 and y is another variable whose value is 20. You can see here the list of all arithmetic operator. You have to write in this format the example, in this table format. The first column is operator, that means operator symbol, plus, minus, star, whatever. Then the meaning of plus or minus, meaning, and after that we have to write an example of the corresponding operator, so first is plus. Plus means ki plus is work as add to operand or unary plus. To operand means, that means here in the example you can see, here we Here we take two variable x and y, and plus is act in between them as a addition. So x and y is the operand. X and y is the operand, and and plus is operator. X and y is operand. Clear? So if x value is what is 10 and y value is 20, then the addition of x and y is 30. So you have to write similarly for all other arithmetic operator like minus, multiplication, that is star, division, modulus, etc. And similarly, you write the meaning of individual operator and write an example for this. Okay. In division, you remember, if we use single division sign, then it is a float division. If we want integer division, then we have to write double division sign. The list containing here you can see double division sign, and it is very important to ask a question about difference between single division operator and double division operator. So the main difference is in single division operator we work we get the result about float division, and double division operator we get the result about integer division, and you have to write an example. Okay. Next one is comparison or relational operator. Next one is comparison or relational operator. Comparison operator work as a comparison between two operand. Comparison between two operand. Comparison means what is that is greater than or less than, equal to. We combine, we compare like this. And comparison operator also called as a relational operator. That means it relate to variable or to things about the parameter of which is greater than, less than, or equal. That means we can say x is less than y. X is less than y. That means we establish a relationship between x and y. So here we called the comparison operator as relational operator. Here the list of comparison operator, and you have to write in the similar in table format, like the table column is operator, meaning, and example. So if we use the symbol greater than sign, then the meaning is greater than. True if the left operand is greater than the right operand. Left operand is greater than the right operand. Here you can see the example. X is greater than y. Here, if we put x equal to 10 and y equal to 20, and just put the value of x equal to 10 and y equal to 20, we can clearly see here that x is less than y. But in our operand, in comparison operator, it is present that it is greater than. So it is false. That means 10 not greater than y. Okay. And similarly, you have to write the other operator you study in C. That means it is greater than, it is less than, equal to operator. That means both party are true. Equal, not equal to, that means both party, that is both variable or both operand are not equal. Greater than or equal, that means left hand side is greater than or equal to the right hand side. Less than, equal, similarly, and so on. Next one is logical operator. What is logical operator? Well, these are conjunction that you can use the combine more than one condition. We have three Python logical operator like AND, OR, and NOT. In C, we write the AND operator as double ampersand, is it? And we write the OR operation like like this symbol, and we write the not operator as a exclamatory sign. But in Python, we write and as a and, or as a or, as a alphabetical order, and not as a not. You can see the list of operator here. Here operator, meaning, and example. So first operator is and. And is true if both the operands are true. That means x is a operand, y is a operand, and the operator is and. If x and y both party are producing true result, then the overall result is true. Okay, and in the or you can see if x and y both party are producing true result, then it is true. But also if any one is true, that means only x is true or only y is true, then also the result is true. Okay, and the last one is not, which is boolean value. It means not x. Okay, next one is assignment operator. Very easy. Assignment operator, that means we can assign a value to a variable. Assign a value to a variable. Okay. Assignment operator in Python, operator example and example. Equal to operator name is equal to, example is x equal to 5, and equivalent is x the value 5 is assigned to x. Next one is plus equal to example x plus equal to 5. What is meaning of that? Meaning of this is x equal to x plus 5. Okay, if we put x equal to 2, then what is the result of this value? X equal to x plus 5. That means the x value is 2. 2 plus 5, which is 7. Okay, so 7 value is assigned to x. And so on. You can see minus equal to star equal to division equal to modulus equal to double division, double star, etc. etc. You need to remember any 5 or 6 example. Next one is Python ternary operator, very important. How we write the Python ternary operator? The syntax of Python ternary operator is, let's on true if expression, else on false. That means we cannot write ternary operator like C. We implement the ternary operator by using if else statement. By using if else statement. Okay. If we used properly, ternary operator can reduce the code size and increase the readability of the code. There is no special keyword for ternary operator. It's the way of writing if else statement that create ternary statements or conditional expression. Okay, that means ternary operator works similarly as if else statement. Ternary operator works similarly as if else statement. Next one, which is very important and new in Python, not present in previous code like C language. So it is important. Membership operator. What is membership operator? In and not in. That means we can see that we have a family here, x, y. Okay, just put some value. For example, 2, 5, 6, and 9. These 4 get together and form a family. And we can see clearly here that if we take a number like 2, so we clearly say that 2 is the member of this family. Yes, 2 is the member of this family. Okay, if we take another example like 3, so we can say that 3 is not a member of this family. So is or not is. That means what is the result? Is or not is. Okay, so these two are operator, membership operator, member of this family, that is in and not in. Sorry, here we can write is and not, in and not in. That means 2 in this member in this family and 3 not in this family. So in and not in are membership operator in Python. They are used to test whether a value or variable is found in the sequence of string, list, tuple, set, and dictionary. That means we can say that a particular value is present in a collection of string or list or tuple or set or dictionary. Later else. Yes, sir. Here is some example. Operator. There is two operator in and not in. In, that means in the result is true. The result is true if the value or variable found in the sequence. That means 5 found in x. For example, we can see that x is 1, 2, 4, 5. So here we can clearly see that the result 5 is in x. So the result is true. If here we write here 3 and 3 in x, which is not present in the x list, then we can say that the result is false. Okay. Similarly, not in, if the result is not present in x, if 5 is not present in x, then the result is true. Otherwise, false. Okay. That means this in and not in are opposed to each other. Next one is identity operator. This is also important, and like a membership operator, here also two operator are present. One is operator and another is not operator. Okay. What is identity operator? In Python are used to determine whether a value of a certain class or not. That means a value is belongs to a certain class or not. They are usually used to determine the type of data a certain variable contain. There are different identity operators such as is operator and is not operator. So what is is operator? Evaluate true. That means is operator produces the result true if the variable on either side of a operator points to the same object and otherwise false. We can see an example. You can see that example. This is the Python comment and the coding is x equal to 5. That means the 5 value is assigned to x. If type of x, what is meaning? What is meaning of these things? Type of x. Type of x. What is the type of x? You can see if we put the value 5. So if 5 is integer number, then the type of x is also what? Integer. Then the type of x is integer. Yes. Then the result produces true. So else part is not working here. If we put here float and the type of x is float, then the result produced to else part, which is false. Okay. You can see the output of this here. Next one is not operator. Is not operator evaluate to false if the variable on other side of the operator point to the same object or and true otherwise. That means you can see that clearly here x equal to 5.2. So x, the value of x equal to 5.2, which is types float or double. We can see float or double. That means the types of x also float. If type of x is not int, is it true or false? You can clearly see that the type of x is float, not integer. And here the coding told us that yes, the type of x is not integer. Okay, this is true. So the result produced as true. Okay. Next one is bitwise operator. What is bitwise operator? Python bitwise operator take one or two operand and operate on each them bit by bit instead of whole. In the table below, let x equal to this one and y equal to this one. That means the binary value 10 is a decimal value and the binary representation in 16-bit is present here, and 4 is a decimal value and the binary representation of 4 is present here. We have to operate on the binary value only. on the binary value. You can see the example here. It means and x value and y value bit wise and operation. Okay. For past student, just remember one or two things. Okay. And for honor student, you can calculate the x and y value bitwise and bitwise or. Next one very important is increment and decrement operator. Increment and decrement operator does not exist in Python. For example, we cannot see plus plus or minus operator in Python. We can implement the plus plus or minus operator by using the following code like x equal to x minus 1 or x equal to x plus 1 like this. Okay. So the plus plus and minus operator not present in Python. So to implement plus plus, we just write the x equal to x plus 1. Okay. To implement minus, we just write x equal to x minus 1. Because the meaning x plus plus and x, what is the meaning of x plus plus? X plus plus mean x equal to x plus 1. Is it? So we can write that the increment or decrement operator not present in Python. No, you can see there is no increment and decrement operator in Python. Okay. Just we can implement the plus plus or minus by using the following code. Okay. Reason for not having the operator of plus plus and minus. Why not having? Because we can achieve the similar things by using plus equal to minus equal to. If we can implement the same things by using plus equal to and minus equal to, then why we can use plus plus and minus extra operator for the same things. Okay. And so on. You can read this also. Okay. In the next class, we can start from here. Now you can study till there, and just remember the classification, and you can get one question from this classification. One question which is 3 or 4 marks, which is content 3 or 4 marks from this topic. And most important is membership operator, identity operator. These two are most important. Okay. Others also important, but membership and identity operator are most important. Okay. So for today class, this is we can stop.